Amy.
Yeah? Sure I do. Sure I do. I can't name any. Oh, I do follow Matt Rife on TikTok.
Yeah.
Does he have a TikTok? Or is that Instagram? I couldn't tell you.
I
But
don't know.
I'm not all I'm doing is following. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, me too. But today we are talking about Thirst Trap.
It's still us, Mo and Amy from the Flippin' Fantastic podcast. This is just our behind the scenes where we talk about everything and anything except reselling. Make sure you subscribe and take a listen. Bye.
Thirst Trap. The fame, the fantasy, the fallout. That's a good title. Or byline. Would that be a byline? I don't know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not byline, I don't know. I'm all discombobulated looking at William White. Just kidding. That's his name
Take it
for
easy,
those of
Mo.
you that
Take it easy.
are new to this. I had no
Hmm.
idea who he was, just so you know.
Same. Yeah, same. I had no idea either. Didn't he's never showed up on my FYP page.
No.
So, I mean,
My algorithm, although now that I watch this, my algorithm might get
change.
messed up. I don't know. You know how that is.
Nah, definitely not.
Because this is a thrill ride, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
It
Yeah.
starts out it starts out kind of innocent, kind of
For the
goofy,
for the first 4 minutes, max.
kind of
For the
goofy,
for the first 4 minutes, max.
and then it's like,
I mean, it had to have been like MA. Was it? It was I mean, it had to have been like MA. Was it? Was that the it had to have been MA
oh, I don't
just
know. I don't
because of
even pay attention. I don't know.
I don't either. Just the stuff they were talking about. I just wasn't I was shocked. Not shocked by what they were talking about, but I was just shocked that that's where it was going. Like I didn't expect it to take the
Right.
turns that it took. So,
Exactly.
it's definitely worth it's definitely worth the watch. If you
Yeah.
liked Desperate Housewives, you'll love this documentary.
So for those of you that are wondering, like, what the heck are they talking about? This is William White, a Canadian. I think we decided he was Canadian TikTok
Mhm.
influencer
Yeah,
who started probably late teens, early 20s.
yeah,
And
for sure.
as you can see here, he's very, very good looking young man.
Yeah.
Uh, and that's about it. I don't want to be mean, but that's about all there is there.
Oh my gosh, that's so oh my gosh, Mo. I had written that down too to say. And yeah, I know. Like I got a little bit of like once it got to the end, I got this like a little bit of like sadness
Yeah.
from
Mhm.
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
For real.
mhm. But he blew up from one video, right?
Yeah,
You
well,
have
I mean, he's just started doing these videos of him lip syncing like 80s
mm,
songs, old songs.
mhm.
And the
He won the boomer generation
I was gonna
with
say
it.
boomers, but or older Gen X for sure,
Yeah.
those
Yeah, true.
ladies.
Mhm.
So here he is. This is what he did. This is like the beginning of his influencer journey. This is all it was him lip syncing old songs.
I see a memory. I never realized how happy you made your man. When you came, it will stay.
So basically that's it. If you want to go follow him, he's Whitey with two Y's 18.
I didn't even, like, research to see if he's still on TikTok and stuff like that. You
Oh well,
know?
you know what it said at the top. I didn't look either. I
Yeah.
don't need that. I don't
But
need that on
I
my
honestly
FYP.
wasn't interested, so I was like, "I'm not even gonna look."
Yeah, so that's basically what he started out doing was he just did a bunch of TikToks like that. And there was a
Mhm.
bunch of ladies and they show it in the video in the documentary, a bunch of ladies duetting it and going, when he does his little eye roll, like his little,
Yes.
and they're like, oh. And it's
Yes.
funny and it's cute and whatever.
A little fangirling going on there.
And Amy sent me this. So we hadn't decided what we were going to talk about. And Amy sends me a message and says, excuse me, my nose itches, so I'm sorry.
Okay.
Cut it out. Okay. I thought I was gonna sneeze. Amy sends me a message and is like, "I watch this. I'm 6 minutes in and already, oh my god!" Right?
Yes.
So it took me a day or two to watch it, but when I watched it, the first time I went, "Oh my god," I paused it and saw how, and it was 6 minutes.
So we probably paused at literally the same time because that's
Yeah.
exactly what I did. I was watching it and because I think I sent you a message, "Hey, I'm gonna watch this." And then my next message was like, "Oh my god, I'm 6 minutes in."
Yes.
But I literally paused it to message you that, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh."
So so it's a
Yeah.
bunch of, so basically, William White's in this. By the way, it was weird to me because I'm like, immediately I went K to 12 with the kid whose name was William White, but we called him Billy. But I was like, this is weird to me. This is not him, obviously. We're way too old.
It's his son.
But
I swear
it
it's
could
his
be our
son.
kid. The he Oh, so it's him and a bunch of his fans, which are all ladies well into their prime.
Oh, yeah. Some
Uh,
of them even said they had kids older than
yeah.
him.
Ladies
So,
that should know
yeah.
better in some cases, and
Yep.
sad and lonely ladies who probably need to go talk to a therapist. So
Well,
at 6 minutes, sorry, this keeps buzzing. I forgot to turn it off. At 6 minutes, there is the lady. She is one of the oldest, if not the oldest lady that
mhm.
they interview of
Yeah.
his fan group, who said the only lives of his she missed two, only ever missed two of his lives. One was for her son's funeral, and that was
Yeah.
the, oh my god, I gotta pause this.
Yeah.
Like, you're
It
admitting this? Like, I mean,
no.
I guess at least she was at her son's funeral or wasn't on her phone at her son's funeral, I'm
You know
assuming.
what? She probably had an earbud in. She probably had one earbud in and pushed play, but
Can you
she was
imagine?
kind of, like, not fully listening to the live, she had to pay attention for her
Yeah.
eulogy. I don't know. That one that one there was, like, I can't remember if that was the OMG for me or it was the lady Mo, the lady that was wearing the beanie hat,
Oh,
and
yeah.
she was like, because I watched him, I started like losing weight and feeling good about myself. I mean, which
Mhm.
is it's not a bad thing, but
Right.
the fact that this, I don't know. I don't know. How did she get these hats? He signed these hats. She had many colors. It sounds like she wears them every day. These
I'm
like
assuming
William
he,
White beanie hats.
yeah, because she said she had a color to match every outfit or something.
I know.
I I assume she said, because she said, I assume he has merch. I assume he started selling merch. So
Yeah, for sure.
I just
For
thought
sure.
that's what it was. I don't
He's
know.
he probably had merch. You know what? He probably had merch. He probably had bathwater he was selling. He probably had I mean, he probably, like, kissed pieces of paper and mailed them to these ladies. I mean, who know like, spraying his cologne on this stuff and then sending it to these whatever. That's the least. But when he said, these ladies started like fan groups like on Facebook and stuff like that. So they all like became clicky and stuff. And when he said that they were reaching out to him on TikTok and saying, "Oh, you should open a public PayPal so we can send you money so TikTok doesn't take part of it," or whatever. I'm
Right.
assuming
Yeah.
it's kinda like YouTube,
Yeah.
super chats and things. And when he said that he opened that PayPal and the very next day he, like, looked at the total and it was $60,000 he got in 24 hours,
Yeah.
I was like,
Wh-
"Oh my
Pick your
gosh."
jaw up at the floor.
And he said he told his dad, and his dad was like, "Yeah, I think you should quit your landscaping job and you should do this full time." I
Mm-hmm.
was just like, "Whoa, 60,000 in one day
Can you imagine?
is." I mean, I don't wanna go off base, but I can remember, like, some like people that started like OF accounts, and they said that when they did it and when it went public, that they made over $1 million in 24 hours just from people subscribing and stuff like that. And that's like
It's crazy to
that's
me.
it. You literally could take that $1 million, shut it down, and invest it, and you'd be set for life. You just live off the investments of that $1 million.
Well,
But
Amy, I think we got a new side hustle.
are we gonna do a dash of Sass
We
OF?
don't have to do this podcast anymore. We're done. Yay.
Oh my gosh. There's a content creator that's in the, I won't say what community she's in, but she does stuff that's like uncut stuff, and she has it on like Vimeo or whatever that platform is. It's
Mhm.
kind of like a Patreon. It might be Patreon now, but she does a podcast and she is topless in the podcast. So she just sits there and you just I've never seen it, but I've seen the blurred, like, check
Right.
out my
Uh-huh.
Vimeo and you get the uncut and you clearly see like, oh, okay, you're gonna get her topless podcasting. The
Do,
uncut.
do, do.
Oh my gosh. So these ladies, Mo, were spending money. Do you remember what that one lady said that she spent over her lifetime of
Well, she wasn't exactly sure, which
it's
is
true.
ridiculous.
Yes. What was it?
And it wasn't like she wasn't exactly sure. Oh, maybe it was maybe it was 500, maybe it was 500 or $600. It was, I don't know, somewhere between 100,000 and $200,000.
Just
No,
one that's one lady.
I'm guessing it's closer to the 200,000, probably more,
I
if
think it's
she's
more.
saying that.
I think it's more. I think it's a lot more. I don't even understand these like these social relationships that go to that extreme, like where you're giving your money that
Mm,
you're not paying. I don't know. Maybe she's wealthy. Maybe it's literally nothing to her to pay,
yeah.
to give him 200,000. Maybe she's
Mhm.
a millionaire and she's like, "Oh, I don't have any kids, so I'm gonna help you out in life." I don't know,
Yeah,
because she kind of said that, right? Like she wanted to like, he was a landscaper or something like that, and she wanted to like help him out.
I
I
guess,
don't
yeah.
know.
But that was the same lady whose son died.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I see. I didn't put that together, two and two together. So maybe he was kind of replacing her
Yeah, I know, like,
son.
right? Like,
Hmm.
I mean, psychologists
True.
could have a field day with these ladies, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
There was the other lady who was she was just kind of like airhead. I don't know. She was like,
Okay.
"Oh, so I joined the group and they just let me in." It was like a Facebook group. The Facebook group that
Mm-hmm.
kind of that started all the drama. What were they
Mm-hmm.
called? Grotto Girls? I don't even know why they were called the
Grotto
Grotto
girls.
Girls.
Maybe because, Hugh Hefner had a grotto and they had, like, the bikinis and the ladies and because
Yeah.
that's that generation.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe. Yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
group had they would do a whole thing. They would collect money from everybody and give it to him. They had like a they had spreadsheets, they had creators of that group, and this none of them claimed. I but I
And
guess
the
we
and
did not have any of the administrators of that group, and this none of them claimed to be.
Oh, yeah, you're
I mean, they
right.
claimed to be in the group, they just didn't claim to be in
Like the
charge of the
founders and
group.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, and they all had, like, it wasn't just their, like, Facebook name, it was their, like, GG for, like, Grotto Girls, and it was, like, GG Storm or I don't know, I'm just making
Yeah,
that up, but it would
you had to have a
say
name and put Gigi in there.
so that you knew who you were. I mean, this is I it just amazes me that these are, like, grown women. These are women that are, like, our age and old older. I feel like they were older. Well,
Them were not older than me, I don't think.
well,
And some of them were much older than me. It's like,
yeah.
these were adult
Mhm.
females. Like, let's just say these were not 20 or 30-year-olds. These were 40-plus-year-old women.
Yeah. And then they would, like, what did you think about them, like, scheduling, like, little trips to go and, like, find him almost? 'cause he lived, I guess, near Niagara area
Mhm.
or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh, I thought that was crazy that they would, like, schedule little trips and hopefully they would run into him and stuff and,
Yeah.
like
I mean, I get having making friends over the internet.
Mhm.
We've done it, right?
Right.
And
Mhm.
going and meeting up with them, and whatever you have become friends over, like, scheduling those like, 'cause, like, in the reselling community, people go to reseller events and stuff, and I get that, but
But those are events, like, those were
yeah,
the
they're just like,
event.
"Hey, let's go to Niagara Falls because he lives around there and maybe we'll see him." That's like
Yeah,
it's very like, if they had just got together somewhere, "Oh, we're friends now from being online. Let's
yeah,
go meet up." They did not have to meet up in his hometown is I guess, yeah.
exactly.
Now, I will say this, they did that first because they did go to some remember they raised some money for some charity,
Oh,
and
yeah,
they went to Florida. That's when, like, the real drama started.
yeah.
So they were, like,
Mhm.
in Miami or something. So a
Yeah, I
bunch of
think it
them
was
had, like,
Miami.
rented a condo or something and were staying
Mhm.
there. But it was like a
Yeah.
whole event, and he told them he was gonna be there, and I don't necessarily blame them for that, but going to his hometown is really weird.
Mhm. Yeah. And the what was the drama started because one of I'm just admit they're all moms. One of the moms ended up sleeping with him, and they all got jealous and started this whole riff in their little community,
Right.
and yeah.
And that yes, and they all were like who knows what the story was because the one lady they gave up to who said between 100 and 200,000, she
Uh-huh.
said she went she was supposed to meet him, she couldn't find anybody, and she went back to the hotel or whatever they were staying at, condo,
Mhm.
and then next thing you know, her phone's blown up and she's like, "I'm not there. I'm not with them." I mean, who knows what, if she
Mhm.
started it or not? Because there was kind of like a she said going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently his mom was involved, like, "Where is he?" "You
All
should
of
have
that
worried
was
about
just
where he
like
was." Like, "You're 10 years too late, lady." His mom.
it's yeah.
Like,
I
I don't like, just to taking a step back from the he's now sleeping with his fans drama. How would if you're we both have a son, how would you feel if this is how he's making money online? I mean, I'm all for entrepreneurship, but this is like it's getting weird. Like,
Yeah.
I
Just
would not be
exactly.
happy with it.
No, and the other part was when oh, no, my dog pulled my, earbud out. Um, the other part was when, he would go live and say, "Oh, yeah, we're at the, Chelsea pub," and then everybody would, like, call in to pay for his food
Yeah,
and his
uh-huh.
drinks. He would always like, he knew what he was doing. He was doing it to get
Right.
his
He was
stuff
like,
paid
"Oh, I
for.
need some nail clippers," and somebody, like, Instacarts him nail clippers.
I know, which I well, in my mind, my little ADH mind, I was like, "Wait a minute. How did they know where he lived to Instacart them
Yeah, I know.
to
Well,
or was he staying somewhere at the time? Was
yeah,
he
I don't
staying at a
know.
hotel
Yeah,
or
I got a little confused because at one point somebody did come to his house and his mom was like,
Mhm.
"Oh, it's fine." And I'm like, "Lady, it's never fine." Like, what is she thinking?
I
And then
know.
and then people were like always outside of his house and he was like complaining about that. It got creepy, but like I feel like he's a kid who had absolutely no guidance in his life. I feel like no one was
Teaching him right from wrong
yeah.
almost, you know?
And I mean, he wasn't out here like, he's not doing horrible things, but nobody was like
Well,
teaching him to be a real man. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like an actual
yeah,
adult.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I
I
don't I would
agree.
say I want to preface he wasn't like hurt like he wasn't was a murder or anything. You know what I mean? He's not
Right.
like I mean, it's kind of a grift if you think about it, but like
Yeah,
nobody was he had no boundaries. And then he wanted to set boundaries afterward. And that was the
yeah,
problem. And I hate when people say boundaries because it's so stupid because people's use that word about stupid stuff, but like literal
Yeah.
boundaries, like don't come to my house, where he had
Yeah.
let people come to his house. And then he was like,
Yeah.
no, don't come to my house. Like, no, you can't, you gotta, and his parents were no help at that. Like, I
Yeah, no
feel,
help.
his dad's like, quit your job. And his mom's like, oh, sure, this old lady can come over here. What?
Bring you
You're just like,
luggage? I didn't understand that. It was like
what's that?
they wanted to buy him some luggage, so they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna bring you the luggage to your
Yeah, that
house."
was weird. Like, you're
I was
just,
like,
yeah.
"What?"
And his mom's like, oh, sure, it's fine. Like, what? What is
Maybe
going
she
on?
had no clue the extent of
Maybe.
what he
I
was
mean,
doing.
but when your kid makes $60,000 overnight, warning bells should be going off in your head
Right. Yeah.
that shit can hit the fan at any second.
Yeah, especially knowing it's, like, women that are her age, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like, or
these are
older,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I know.
Well, and then
It's,
so he slept with the mom who was like kind of like on the video, on the documentary.
yeah.
And she was like,
And the
"Hey."
name
Well,
was,
she
like,
was still happy about it.
she was. Her name was, like, Disney something, right? I can't
Oh
remember her
yeah,
name,
they
but it was
called her
Disney
Disney Mom or
something.
something. Yeah. They
Yeah.
all had their fake names on there, I guess, yeah. And
And
then
everybody was upset about that.
right. And
And then
then
and then he, like, egged it on by going live the next day or whatever, and he's like, "Oh,
mhm,
do you like my new sweatshirt?" It was like a Disney sweatshirt. I was just like, "What
yeah,
are you doing? What are you
exactly.
doing?"
You know exact you know, at first for a kid who was such a knucklehead, like a blockhead, like really. Like he
Mm,
kind of knew what he was doing there. Like
well,
he
he
wasn't
did.
completely an idiot. Oh,
Yeah.
what I wanted to say. He talked about like when they slept together. He's like, I don't know, we were kissing. I don't really remember. I have a lot of things going on. I had a lot of things going on in my life. I don't really remember what happened. I'm like, okay, he's on drugs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and he said it, like, towards the
Well,
end,
and
he
then
said he
after
had all
that he
these, like,
said it, but I was
addictions.
like, oh, you don't not remember, or I mean, to me he sound this is terrible, but he sounded like he was like a total pothead. Like this the way he talks, like
Yeah.
sorry potheads, but that's what you said.
Oh my god. And you know what else shocked me about all this? I didn't like, it sounds like he still does and never left living at a family member's house, you know? Like, I would have thought that with all that money he was making, that he would have moved
Yeah,
out
I
into
don't
his
get
own
that either.
place,
He was at his parents' house. Then he got in an argument with them and he went to his uncle.
and then he got saved and got baptized in
Yeah.
Greece,
In Greece on a
which
white horse on the beach.
very Fabio of him.
I
I
was like,
mean,
What?
yeah. And so I guess he's changed. He's quit social media like 50 times, and then he comes back in 2 days. I
Well,
get
we didn't even talk about we won't spoil it all for you, and it's kind of gross because this is where it really went downhill, is that he
oh.
had news that were leaked. Basically, he was catfished.
Oh, yeah, so that was a whole well, yeah, that was like I was yeah, he was catfish too. I was like, "Oh, that's like a documentary in a
Yeah,
documentary," you
so
know?
he is catfished. He's got nudes all over the place. People on the Grotto Girls were selling them or something. Like everybody was selling his nudes.
Yep.
And yes, he's quit social media a bunch of times, but he always comes
Yeah.
back.
Right, yeah, that's why I'm curious if he's still on there. I don't know. Maybe, people that are watching this know if maybe they follow him, and you guys let us know if he's on social media, if he's on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I don't know. He could
Well,
be
because the end of the
anywhere.
documentary was like him. They showed his posts from like TikTok and Instagram. I'm quitting social media for good, guys. Goodbye. And then they were like 2 days later, he was back.
I know, and that's where it cut. I was like, "Oh, this." Yeah, I thought that was good. So, I'm sure he's still out there somewhere. Hopefully, he didn't spend all that money and he invested it. Since he
I
was living at
mean,
home, he didn't have any rent to pay. Well, I mean,
I know. Yeah, you would think he would have had a house. I thought at the beginning, the house that he was in, I thought maybe that was his, but apparently it wasn't.
yeah, it was his family, and
I
he
mean,
started when he was
he's got younger siblings, at least one younger sister. Like
Oh, that's right.
this whole thing was like, parent your children, please. Like, I don't like what's going on.
I know. That's that whole, like, you know, money is the root of all evil,
I
because
guess,
that
yeah.
was what trumped, that's what trumped everything that caused all of
Mhm.
this, I think.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, guys. So you watch the documentary, let us know what you think, and let us know if he's on social media because Mo wants to follow him. And with that, stay sassy, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Like and subscribe.
Thanks so much for watching, and check out more of our videos right here. Stay sassy.